Well, hello and welcome along to yet another Q&A. You join us for the first round of the season here in Warsaw, and who else will we be speaking to other than our world champion, Ty Woffinden? So how are you doing, Ty?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to the evening. Sold out stadium, 60,000, one-off man-made track. So these are always the fun ones.
Sold out stadium is going to make it exciting. Well, talking of fans, we have some of your questions. So Annie says, if you could change one thing in your life, what would it be and why?
Probably wouldn't change anything. Like, I'm pretty happy with how everything's gone. I guess if I could bring my dad back to witness like what I've achieved, then that would be probably the thing that I'd do. But I'm no magician, so that ain't happening.
Okay, all right. Well, it's good that you are very happy with all of your World Championship titles. They've been pretty special, but we've had a question in, which is your favourite?
Favourite was 2013. Obviously, like the first one, you don't really know what it's going to be like or what it's going to feel like, and then when you do it, it's like such a shock. And then all the other stuff that happened after that, and then I knew what to expect in 2015 and moving forward. So, 2013 was for sure the best one.
Okay, all right. Well, are you likely to do a season in the UK? I know someone asks you this every single time we speak to you, but are you likely to do a season in the UK before you retire?
Probably before I retire. Like I take each year at a time, and for sure there's going to be a time where I want to spend more time at home and not go to Sweden on a Tuesday, or try and reduce my calendar. And I know Russia's opened up for foreign riders to race now, so there's probably 6 meetings I could do there. And I don't know. If it was a set race night and we didn't go home and away twice, I don't know if they still even do that. But the problem I've got is every rider that I talk to that rides in England says how much they're not enjoying riding the tracks. So that kind of puts me off a lot.
Okay, but never say never.
Never say never.
Okay, all right. That question was from Kev. Mike wants to know, what's your favourite speedway track and why? There's lots of whats and whys.
That's a tough one. Like, I enjoy riding Torrent. It's such a cool shape, nice banking, beautiful stadium. Cardiff, Warsaw, the indoor ones that are man-made, really technical, tricky tracks. I don't really know. Like, there's so many that I enjoy racing at. It's kind of hard to say. Like, I enjoy riding in Zelina Gora because the fans there are absolutely insane, and nothing really matches the atmosphere there. There's too many tracks that I enjoy, and there's not really any that I don't enjoy.
Okay, good. All right, favourite drink?
Favourite drink, Monster Energy, the red one, the red can.
Good choice. All right, favourite food?
Favourite food, anything. I'm a bit of a chocoholic, and like my candy and all my sweet stuff. I've got the worst sweet tooth. Like, I'll look at the dessert menu before I look at the main menu. So, that's why I'm not as anorexic as any of the other boys that race the bikes. So.
Okay, favourite country?
Favourite country, hands down Australia. Like, I compare everything to Perth, where I grew up. I shouldn't compare because every country has its own like beautiful things, but when you grow up in such a beautiful country, it kind of like sets the standard. And I haven't been anywhere yet that's matched the weather, the way of life, the beaches. So that's it.
Okay, worst creepy crawly then?
I'm not really worried about any of that sort of stuff.
Oh, okay, all right. Robert wants to know how many engines that you use during a whole GP season.
A whole GP season, last year, probably 5 during a GP season, 4 or 5, but during a whole season you're probably looking at like 8. But you rotate them around, like you find stuff that works better on one track and one doesn't work as good on another, so you kind of like, chopping and changing a little bit, but it's key to have, at least 4 that you can jump on and you can win races on them all.
Okay, now Roy, this is more of a statement of intent. He's saying, I hope you can do it again this year, but do you think you can?
Yeah, for sure. Like, over the years I've learned what my mistakes are, trying to go back to back. I know the added pressure and all that sort of stuff. Already people are saying that I'm going to win it, and I believe that I can, but so do the other 16 guys in the championship. I know what I can bring to the table. Like, I've finished in the top 3 since 2013. I missed a round in 2014 and ended up having a run off with Nicky. So that shows that my level is at the top. And when I'm firing on all cylinders, I win the world title. So I'm excited for this year. We've got a lot of tools in the bag, and we're not using all of them yet. So it's only a positive.
Okay, more to come. All right. Frederick wants to know, now like you said, the field is very strong. Freddie and Bartos in particular are quite strong contenders. Is there anyone that you've got your eye on, or is everybody just a contender?
It's a world championship, so it's the best 16 riders in the world, and Speedway is the only sport where a junior can beat a world champion or a world-class rider. You look at MotoGP, someone that's just come into Moto2 on not a good ride doesn't have any chance of being at the top. Same with F1, like all these other sports. And then you rock up to Poland and you've got a 16-year-old that's on a rocket ship and he goes out and like scores 15 points. So you have to keep that in mind. Like, you know, everyone's only human and you can only do the best of what you can do, but sometimes, you know, when you're in a position on the track or how you start goes, there's just so many variables in our sport. You know, you just got to watch everybody. So for me, you know, everyone can beat me, but I'll do my best to beat them all.
Okay, and looking ahead to tonight, it's going to be an epic night, an epic way to start 2019. We're sold out. It's a massive stadium. So are you ready?
Oh, 100%. This is one that I look forward to. And you know, the target is to just go out, enjoy riding my bike, and score some points. Hopefully, reach the semis. If we get to the semis, then we'll focus on the final. And you know, just one race at a time, one day at a time. We just cruise.
All right, we'll see you a bit later on. Thanks, Ty.